What if time wasn't a force, or a dimension, or even a ticking clock but a liquid? A shimmering, slow-moving substance that flowed around us, through us, like an invisible current. And what if with every careless splash, every spilled second, we weren't just wasting time, but multiplying it? Every drop split off, tumbling into its own stream, creating an alternate timeline. A parallel world born from the precise moment we lost control. Imagine that. Every second you drop your focus, every distraction, every choice you didn't quite make with intent, sends a ripple outward, seeding a new reality where things unfold just slightly or catastrophically different. Let's say time in this world is something you can literally see. It's translucent, like mercury in water, hovering just at the edge of your senses. People carry it in glass vials around their necks, carefully siphoning it into moments they want to invest in. The more time you pour into a task, the more stable that version of reality becomes. But the danger lies in the spills. A careless bump of the hand, a forgotten moment, a lapse in concentration, and a few drops escape. They fall to the ground, hiss into the air, and vanish, but they don't disappear, they divide. Instantly, silently, they fracture the present. Somewhere in a hidden fold of existence, a new timeline begins exactly like yours, but now veering in a direction you didn't intend. At first, this might feel like magic, a kind of freedom. You could experiment with decisions, knowing each one spawns an alternate reality. Say yes in this timeline. No in another. Take the job. Don't take it. Call them. Stay silent. A kaleidoscope of versions of you would begin to bloom like an infinite garden, each watered by the drops you spilled. But here's the twist. Those timelines aren't just illusions. They're real. Every alternate you is walking through a world where the consequences are just as concrete. A world where one less second with a loved one meant they never said goodbye. A world where a few seconds late led to a missed train that never derailed. A world where you spilled time and accidentally created a reality in which someone else is paying for it. Scientists in this liquid time reality would become less like physicists and more like divers, deep sea explorers charting the fluid flows of cause and effect. They'd invent tools to collect and analyze drips of time. Chronobarometers would measure the density of nearby branches. Highly trained time artisans might even learn to weave or filter time, catching rogue drops before they fracture too far. Governments would hoard it. Black markets would sell condensed droplets of particularly pivotal moments, the exact instant the revolution began, the final breath. Before she changed her mind, time wouldn't be money. It would be everything. And society? It would be obsessed with control. Schools would teach precision from day one. Children learning not to waste time wouldn't be a metaphor, it would be law. Time spillage would be a serious offense, especially if the alternate timeline it spawned caused disruption. You'd hear of prisons not for criminals, but for reckless time wasters. People who lived fast, made impulsive decisions, and left a trail of unstable timelines in their wake. Imagine news reports tracking outbreaks of timeline turbulence. Chronotremors felt across 6 major branches today after a record-breaking spill in Central Europe. Emotionally, this changes how we view regret. If time is liquid, then our past is not behind us, it's branching out beside us. Every regret you've ever had, it exists somewhere, made manifest. The friend you didn't speak to, the love you didn't chase, the lie you almost didn't tell, all of them form new versions of reality, echoes of the choices you didn't fully realize you were making. And you might start to wonder, could you meet those versions of yourself? Could you cross into the timelines made from your own drips? What if someone found a way to collect them all, to swim between the streams and build a kind of chrono-arc, a floating city, stitched together from thousands of timelines, all flowing in sync? But with that comes the horror, the haunting truth that even your tiniest mistakes, your passing doubts, your momentary fears, have created entire worlds that you'll never know, Every time you procrastinated. Every time you blinked. Every time you sighed and let the moment go. All of it mattered. All of it created something. In this reality, wasting time isn't just a phrase. It's a dangerous act of creation. So next time you feel a moment slipping through your fingers, consider this. Maybe time isn't something that passes us by. Maybe it's something we handle. Something precious, fluid, fragile. And every drop, every spill, is more than lost potential. It's a doorway to somewhere else entirely. Somewhere where you are still you, but where everything else has changed.